Well, welcome back to Cape Town, and of course, State of the Nation Address 2022, SONA 2022. That's the hashtag that we'll be using throughout today for all your comments and, of course, questions that you may have that we'll put to our guests as and when we can. But coming back now, the Speaker of the National Assembly with us right now, and this is, of course, Ms. Mapisa-Nqakula. Thanks so much for your time. Welcome to Morning Live. So, very busy day for you. It started and it's not going to end for a while.
It's going to be a very long day, I can assure you. Yeah.
So what is going to be the most pressing thing for you today?
Well, the most pressing thing for me will be, firstly, I'm going in right now just to do the final check, the final touches in the City Hall. Remember, this is the first we will have a State of the Nation address at the City Hall. We've always been within the parliamentary precinct. Now this is an anomaly. So one of the things I have to do is to check everything, the routes, right up to the stage, and whether everything which we had agreed should be done has been done.
So also, Madam Speaker, just in terms of the usual processions that we used to see, the three-part procession, starting, of course, with that Guard of Honor with members of civil society, as it were, members of the public that would form the Guard of Honor, etc., etc. Just how is it going to work here today? Is it going to be the same, or are things going to be different?
It won't be the same, really. It won't be the same, even though you see that door, the one which is open, that wide door where you have three people standing with a soldier. That's where the president will step off his car, and we will be meeting him there, and he will then take the national salute here. And once he has taken the national salute, then the procession will proceed into the City Hall to the stage.
So there's a lot of talk around the cost of hosting this particular SONA. And I know you have answered this question yesterday and preceding days, but South Africans are still questioning this particular matter. So just in terms of where the bulk of the expenditure went, are you able to inform us?
Yes, the bulk of people should understand this is not something which we had planned. Usually costs, the SONA costs way below $1 million. It's actually almost just above $250,000. Now we find ourselves in a situation where for one day we are going to spend about 1.9. And a lot of that, in fact, about $1 million goes to ICT. And of course, and broadcasting. And obviously it has to be so because, as you can imagine, the City Hall does not have some of the ICT facilities which we have in our chamber. I mean, if you look at the City Hall itself, you have all these long pop-up posters and so on. That too, for the branding of the city, had to be done. Remember, a lot of the stuff which we use for branding generally as Parliament was bent down with Parliament. Then, of course, inside you will see there is a stage and there are other things which have been done. There's a podium. So all of those things, it's money. The cleaning of the City Hall itself cost us quite a lot of money because there had to be deep cleansing of the place because, remember, the City Hall has not been used for some time, except for when there was a memorial for Dr. Desmond Tutu.
Madam Speaker, we're going to have to leave it here for now because I know you're going to be busy. We obviously will try and touch base with you again later on in the day. But for now, to our SABC 2 viewers, we have to say goodbye. And of course, we'll continue to speak with some of the officials and of course, party political representatives here at the City Hall. This is now Parliament. This is the precinct. This is where SONA 2022 will be delivered. For our SABC 2 viewers, thanks for being with us this morning. We'll see you again bright and early tomorrow.